There we go. You really over there practicing? Going through in-depth warm-ups? Going through in-depth warm-ups and shit? Oh, damn.
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Go. Damn it.
The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Yeah, he said, here's second down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
I mean, in the system. Yeah.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't
barely
want to be
hear it.
third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, you
Damn,
find
he
the
should have caught
one-on-one
that.
matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
What? Superman bullshit. I ain't all year long. I've never had him go down off of something like that.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another
I see the
great
senior safety
completion.
come up.
This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Caught over the middle.
Come on, come on,
It's
get
Barber.
up! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Third and goal, looking to throw.
Oh!
And the pass is incomplete.
Oh!
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they won the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
He's past the 25. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the right here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the pass is hauled in over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down mark. And the Gators come up to the line in the hurry up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Smart. I was coming for it. Yeah, you did.
The Gators will line up.
That safety was coming in hot, boy.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Redd and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
I know how I bumped you, and then my guy lost his balance and went outside.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
I knew that route was coming.
Stop.
You love that route.
2-minute warning before halftime.
Well, that ain't the only play you run it on.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
I fucking knew it.
For the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I knew it.
That kind of
I know you were.
Long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix it.
I couldn't ignore it.
Picking up first downs and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring.
All right.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And he's got his man open downfield. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call.
What was that Tim Tebow looking pass for?
Throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
God damn.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Ah, your dude came off of him.
Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. Touchdown, Gators. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful
I thought as soon as I saw your cornerback going with the streak, I was like, yep, that's open. Nope. Hey, dude.
Bringing it out, it's Figueroa.
Get out of my way.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Thank you.
A big play and lose the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
What a hit there by the defender.
I seen you come. I got to get in there quick.
Football, when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Yeah, it's caught me a couple times.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of
asking for that to
contact.
get picked.
No penalty brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit,
there.
but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Snags a good throw.
Come on.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
That's why.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
All right.
Extra point try.
I thought I haven't came back against you like this, but I definitely need to do something.
3-touchdown lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally make the stop after a big
I was not
play.
throwing that.
Time
Nope.
runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
you stopped me 2 times on 2 critical fourth downs by like inches.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down. But
Give me a little bit of a swing here.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. They'll run it here. Running through the tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Handoff to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
What the hell did you get caught?
Right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I can't even watch the replay yet.
It's been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception.
What the hell is your guys doing?
The last possession.
Oh.
Handoff in a single back formation. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
But they don't make
If he would have caught that,
is incomplete.
I would just turn my station.
Second down after that previous play. Here's that defense shifting again. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Going to throw for it on third and short. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind
Let's
that
go!
line and go to work.
At least got something in my way.
What they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
I think they're going to end up regretting.
Like ran right over your center.
I wouldn't have gone for it.
LBU still showed up.
Away. And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Caught behind the line. It's Miles.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks right for a quick completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Penn State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches
It was a small window, but that going to the shallow side of the field, it's going to be. Yep.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Oh, come on.
Picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back.
I seen him come past that safety. I was like, perfect.
Here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Should have just ran that damn thing. Nah. No.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
All right, I need to make some magic.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here. And most
my dude literally hit your shoulder pad.
You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but not before the game to the 42-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here.
If you don't go down, but I did, bullshit.
Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall in.
If he would have tipped that and that dude that was trailing that cornerback caught that ball.
Aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it. That is enough for a first down.
Let's go. One-score game.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This game is far from over.
Now I'm not going for 2.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Didn't like that look, did you? Oh. Yeah, no. You need like 6 seconds, 5 seconds.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You got to, if you call a fair catch. Oh, okay.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Breaks
no!
Free. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
I don't know how you got out of that sack. I thought as soon as my dude hit you, that was it.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air.
Let's go.
A sack for the defense.
Let's go.
Big on this 4th down play.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down.
Tie game, baby.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
And just like that, Chris, we've got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Do I be dumb? Not yet.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
I said before I've came back like this again before, but
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
they started playing different though. They started catching those contested balls.
Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Fights off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock.
Got an OT.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap.
I've been beat on this dumb shit before.
For a big play downfield. And it's incomplete as
almost
time
was.
runs out of regulation. We are headed to overtime.
Defense first. This is probably one of our, well, no, that national championship was a pretty damn good game. This is our 2nd overtime game so far, I think.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Testing the right side here.
Oh, no.
And he'll be taken down, but he
Good
does
move.
have 1st down yardage. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It's a touchdown as they jump on top.
I couldn't get off of a block.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Good set of plays.
Puts it in front by 7. Pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him down.
Now he's running with a purpose.
Excellent run there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal.
Y'all got to hold the blocks on those. Come on.
Losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Now they'll set up 3rd and goal. They've got 2 plays left. They got to punch it in or it's game over. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. And now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So now it's 4th down. Ball game on the line right now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
Ain't getting it.
I
ain't getting it.
To end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Good job. Good game, bro.
That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.